I want us to talk about this thing. Conflict resolutions. When is enough enough? In any relationship, there's bound to be conflict. Called hate. It is evil. It destroys. It dehumanizes. It makes people feel that they are better than others. And we condemn it. We condemn it. And we condemn it. We just finished the elections of the United States of America. And President Trump went through. And many of us were okay with it because you have to respect the mandate of the people. And we have said on this forum, it's okay to accept the decision of people who win. President Joe Biden was so candid and was so gracious to say, America has decided. And he said, let's move on. But there are people who are not happy. Can you believe one of us? He used to live here in Atlanta, Georgia. His name is Mwalimu Peter Ndiangui. His home vandalized. Hate crime. First degree. These people could have killed our brother. What I'm going to share with you, because in the public domain, it is so horrifying. And we as Kenyan community, especially those who knew Peter Ndiangui, must condemn this hate. I don't know what people gain by showing hatred. But as I've said many times, we have two kingdoms, and the enemy, the devil, moves around to see who he can inhibit so that he can use for hate. Right now, in the next 1 hour, people in Florida are going to rally together, black and white, to support Professor Peter Ndiangui, who is just being hated because of being black, for being successful, being a professor, a leader in his community. And some people who dare go there and utter word that are tantamount to death threat. We cannot keep quiet. We cannot watch. We must rally together. Even as I call the embassy and other people to say, we cannot allow this to happen, especially to one of us. I invite you to watch this video that is in the public domain, where the sheriff is even more enraged. And to your surprise, you see the composed heart of our brother who is seeking for reconciliation, even in the midst of going through this hatred. Watch this video.
Messages of hate smeared across a wall. Tonight, we have exclusive new video of the people accused of destroying a Cape Coral home. This was caught by a surveillance camera right across the street. You even heard someone in that video yelling at the people trying to get in to stop. Earlier this week, we showed you the vandalized home where paint was splattered, windows were shattered, and the hate message was left behind. Lake News reporter Olivia Jean has more from not just police, but also the homeowner.
You just heard another suspect coming out of the home and telling the person to stop. I'm assuming because they were making too much noise. Dr. Peter Ndiangui walked into his home Tuesday morning to find it destroyed.
I was traumatized. I was shocked. Oh my God, it was so scary, Olivia. It was so shocking.
3 days after finding paint spread everywhere, broken glass, holes in the walls, and racial slurs painted with bright red paint, Ndiangui met with Cape Coral Police Chief Anthony Sizemore. We were the only ones invited to hear that conversation.
I would like everybody to know the police are my friends.
K Police got some public backlash when calling this case criminal mischief Wednesday, when clearly derogatory writing is on the walls. The chief says, make no mistake, this is a hate crime.
This was a crime motivated by hate. In this particular case, it's a third-degree felony, or depending on the dollar amount, it may be a second-degree felony. We're not failing to recognize that there's a hate crime element. There's just a proper and appropriate time to administratively apply it to the case.
Hate crime charges will potentially come later. Now, the mission is to find the people responsible. Here's what we know from the neighbor's surveillance video. It was 3 to 4 people. Most of them have backpacks on and are using bikes to get around, and the vandalism took place in broad daylight, Saturday, November 9th, between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
To say I'm not sad would be a lie. But I'm more sad for them. If you have this mindset to go and destroy property, I'm sorry for you. Please seek help. There's no gain in that kind of damage.
What I love about the doctor is he's so far advanced emotionally and spiritually. I'm still angry, and we're going to find these people. Nothing will be spared.
Olivia Jean, Wink News.
People are rallying around Peter, and tomorrow many.
Yes, we are here. And we are rallying behind Peter, our own Mwalimu Peter Ndiangui. He was a leader in this community. We loved him. Some of us visited him in Florida. And it is so disheartening that people in this time are full of rage, full of hatred. What do you gain when you go to vandalize people's property, people's character? Agents of devil. And we cannot stand here and let this go uncondemned. I pray that I can be able to reach our brother Peter Ndiangui is in Florida and see what's going on in his life. Let me make a call, and I hope he'll be able to answer. He used to live among us here in Georgia, and I'm trying to reach him. Peter Ndiangui, Professor.
Yes, Bishop, how are you?
How are you, sir?
Bwana asifiwe.
Asifiwe sana. I'm live, and we've just played the clip that was released about the hate crime there.
Yes.
And we are glad that you are safe. And we are here telling Kenyan community and all peace-loving people to condemn hate, because this is 2024. Why would people harbor hatred? And I'm glad that you are so composed and you are calling reconciliation. What message do you have for us here in Atlanta and those watching all over the world about this happening?
Yes, first of all, I want to thank you so much for this connection. And when misfortunes like this come, I think we get comfort knowing that there are people praying for you and thinking about you. We are very, very hurt by what happened, not just because of the loss of the property, but by the message displayed there that this is an attack on black people, and we felt that we don't deserve this at this time. These are fights we have had over the centuries. For us black people, we have gone through the civil rights, we have fought 2 minutes, through the courts, through the rallies, through everything. And we now kind of coming backwards. So, Bishop, I want to tell the people, thank you so much for studying with us. The people in Southwest Florida are with us. We are there cleaning the house, saying we are not just cleaning the house, we are cleaning up hate. And it is moments like this, Bishop,
yes,
that we use to fight that love is greater than hate. The God we serve is there, and may use these moments to tell us, please, people, wake up. There's a problem beneath, at the line there. Can you all come together and know you are all my children?
You have put it very well. Cleaning hate. Cleaning hate. And I'm glad that you have this spirit of seeking, and I understand those who are watching. I hope my camera person can put the word Ndiangui, because we know him as Peter Ndiangui, Mwalimu, who has been a mobilizer here in Atlanta. He is a leader. He's a professor. But you're a leader of what? You're a leader of a community down there in Florida, right?
Yes, I am the president of the African Network of Southwest Florida, all the people from Africa, migrants like us. And I'm also the chairman of the Fort Myers Mayor's Diversity Committee.
Yes.
And quite often we point out these kind of things. So I don't know, I don't want to say, Bishop, that this is because of the work we do to try and say, no matter what anybody says, love is better than hate, inclusiveness is better than excluding each other, equity, and pointing out where our people are being suppressed. We don't know whether that is the cause, but it cannot dampen our spirit. We came here, God brought here for a purpose, we believe, and we'll continue doing it. There were many others before us. The other day, about 2 years ago, I was given the award known as the Keeper of the Dream Award. That is keeping the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. alive, and that's what we're going to do. That injustice to one is injustice to all, and we're going to keep on preaching the message of hate. Are we upset? Absolutely. Are we sad? Absolutely. Are we traumatized? Absolutely. But that does not dampen our spirit. And knowing people like you and the audience here are with us, we're going to move on. We belong to this country just like we belong to Kenya and other places. And our people, when they have injustices, we must point them out every time. If we have to suffer for it, so be it, but we cannot stop that work.
You have said a very profound word, my brother. Hate. Love is stronger than hate.
Yes.
And I wish that people can see the goodness in you instead of propagating hate, because hate does not yield anything. It's evil. And we come with the strongest term to condemn it. I admire your spirit that you are reconciling and you are preaching a peace. Did you tell me people will be gathering, people are running behind you today, later on in the day?
Yes, in about an hour's time, we have at least about maybe 500 people from all walks of life, and all the leaders and all the other people, from the chief of police and many policemen there, the common people, my community in Florida Gulf Coast University, my students, the church I go to, all the other groups I work with, my Rotary Club, everybody, we are all coming together in what we are saying. Okay, we are cleaning the house, but we are calling it cleaning hate, getting rid of hate. We should all condemn it. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. We were going to have a rally today. NAACP was having a rally, but I said I don't think that will achieve my goal. What my goal is to use this kind of sad situation to say, no, we stand for something better. There's an America we came to which preaches in the documents about justice for all, and we must always fight for that America. Even if we may not have seen it, it is still there somewhere. We must keep on looking for it, the one we came to.
What a professor, what a leader, what a reconciliating spirit. Love is stronger than hate. And as Professor gets the support in Florida and walks of life, whatever you are, could you please offer prayer over the lives of our brother and pray for those who propagate hate, that their hearts may be changed, and preach love, reconciliation, how people can live together in spite of their color. Professor, we stand with you. We are going to spread this word. We're going to have people rally together in the worship tomorrow. We're going to all rise up and condemn this. And just know you have a brother. Just know you have a community. Above all, there is a God, God of love. And one day, hate will be eliminated. Stay strong, my brother. We are with you, and God bless you.
God bless you too. Can I make one last statement, Bishop?
Yes.
I want to take advantage of this moment to say, please, this is not just Southwest Florida. I want to say, even in Kenya, I'm requesting the people of God to rally together and say, we cannot stand for any injustice wherever it's coming from. We will pray for people to see that love for any community, any ethnic group, any kind of people, we are there together. We are all Kenyans, and we have a right to live there, and we are all, whether we are in the diaspora or at home, and we should treat each other with respect, and we should share the resources we have. There are many abductions, there are many things going on in our country, and we must say, This is wrong. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter. We are very proud of the churches coming up, and they have stood firm. They even returned some money to say, we cannot condone this. We don't want money with blood with it. And we must always remain firm, fight, and know that we serve the real God. We must bring Christ back into the church. Sometimes we go to church and we let money and other things take advantage of us. Christ stood for something bigger, and we must always look for Christ. And in everything we do, we must try to be Christians, try to be like Christ. Thank you.
The professor has spoken all the way from Florida, and we rally behind him to condemn hatred, not just in America, but in our homeland, Kenya, and indeed the whole world. Brothers and sisters, God has given us a moment, a very brief moment in this earth to exercise love. I plead with you that you can hear the words of the professor. Thank you, Professor Ndiangui. We'll start with you and we'll follow and keep us updated, my brother.
We will do that, Bishop. But once again, thank you so much.
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Professor Peter Ndiangui, one of us who lived here in Atlanta for many years. He relocated there. We went to visit him, and we cannot tolerate this. Not in Florida, not in Georgia, not in Kenya, but as believers, let love conquer, because hatred has no place in the community we call the church, or indeed in the community that we call America or Kenya. Let us pray for our brother, stand with him, and condemn all manner of hatred. And if you may, let's gather tomorrow. Let's just come, those who can. Come tomorrow. Let's stand with our brother. Let us speak to the world and say we cannot allow this to happen. Imagine, the people who came to vandalize the home were from the winning side. I'm asking, what if that winning side lost? If they can do this, and we have pictures, I don't know whether my communication guy can show you, they had all smeared the rooms with the red, look like blood, and they used the F word, and they used the N word. And my friend, I want to tell you, we cannot imagine what would have been if that side lost. If they can do this and they won, walishida na wana makasiriko na wameshida, na kama wangeshidwa, it could have been another January 6th. We cannot sit and let it go. And I pray that you offer prayer to those haters out there who call it evil, who are agents of the enemy. I'll leave you with the words of the professor. Love is stronger than hate. Let us clean hatred. God bless you, and stay tuned.